I'm going to show you my tractor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some, I'm going to test out my tractor airbag. It's going to be like this. It's a tractor airbag. The airbag is located right behind here, and the cover will pop off, and it's labeled with the SRS airbag sign. And there's a flexible tube running down there. The flexible tube is that act like a clock spring in your car. A lot of you guys drive, so you know what a clock spring. You should know what a clock spring is. It's for the airbag and stuff. How to deploy in any position. Like it's supposed to deploy in this position, this position, this position, and of course that lock to lock. So that tube is supposed to act as that, because it's supposed to. It turns wherever the car goes because it's flexible. If I had a solid, it would break. It would interfere with the steering and it would end up breaking after a while. So, a flexible tube is what it is and stuff. So I'm going to do. Go over bumps, and I'm going to. And then I'm going to crash it and see if the airbag does go off. And hopefully it will. I'm not going to crash it hard, of course. And my bumper is designed to absorb the impact by popping up a little bit. So, and then the sensors in front. So let's get a tour of the airbag system first. Alright, starting back here with the main tank. This tank is an air tank. It holds a lot of air for the airbag system, and I labeled it airbag inflation storage tank. And it runs from it's the outlet there, and it runs under here. It runs under here to a valve, a ball valve. Make sure it's off. No, it wasn't all the way off, so air was allowed to escape. And it's off right now, and it runs into this flexible air hose out of the other side. So the minute I turn on that, the airbag's still not live, but when I turn this on, the airbag's live, and it could go off whenever it hits something. So it goes up. This curly hose goes up, and then it goes and it meets another push valve, which allows you, the force of the crash pushes this in and deploys the airbag. See, it won't go off now because there's not air in it. But if there were air in it, it would go off right now when I push this. Then it runs to this little hose. It runs through this little hose into this oxygen tube, which I'm eventually going to replace with a fuel line like this. And the oxygen tube runs up through here, underneath the fuel tank, and up into the steering column. Ooh, that wasn't good. I lost my light. Oh well. This is old anyhow. I finally gave away after that long. Oh well. I'm not going to put it on there. I don't drive the thing much in the dark anyhow. So, it was hanging there anyway. So, and then it runs into a bigger part, similar to, let's show you, see if I can find a good example here. It looks similar to this. It looks similar to this, and then it runs into the bag. And let's show you the bag too. The bag is housed completely in the steering wheel. So, and I am thinking about getting a lap belt just to go over so you don't move forward if you're ever in a crash. And as you can see, here's your bag. As you see, it's not deployed right now. But this is what it looks like. This pops off like this, and there's your bag. It's crumpled up in the steering wheel. So, yeah, these flies are annoying. These deer flies bite you and they hurt. Anyway, back to this. It's not live now, so if I were in a crash, the airbag would still stay in there. But I'm going to do a live demonstration of a car crash, of a tractor crash, I should say. And I'm going to go in, I'm going to turn on this, and it's recommended I turn it on every time so you're safe, so your airbag's there to save you. The reason I want to put fuel line in is because it'll make it go off a lot faster because of the opening's a lot bigger and bigger than the oxygen tubing. So in order to replace that, I'm not going to hook up a coupling because that could weaken, that could interfere with the airflow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tubing off, seeing as smaller, and then I'm going to just run a new tubing all the way over here and up the steering column, and then leave some slack in there so you can still steer. If I were to put solid tubing in there, it would crack. So guys, I'm going to go and do a demonstration, and you can see. I'm going to move this. This tractor is an automatic, so I don't have to push the brake or clutch pedal in every time I shift. Only to start it and to set the parking brake. That's the only time. If it would have been a 6-speed, I would have had to use the clutch every time to shift into reverse. This was originally a stick shift by my grandfather, who gave me this tractor before he died. Converted it to automatic, so it can go like this. This is neutral. Go like this, forward all the way down, or go like this and pull towards you and back. That's reverse, and then it goes like this, and that's neutral. See how there's a little gate, and then this is the forward. This is slower gear, but to turn it. To turn it to make it go faster, you pull it a little towards you and down and stuff, and then when you do like this, it's spring loaded, so it goes like this and it stops, and then you have to pull it towards you and down to go to faster. Then you go up, and then it goes back to neutral, and then to do it you go like this, pull it towards you like this and back, and that's neutral. So anyway, let's get this test done. I'm going to show you guys how I turn on the airbag. So first you turn on this valve right here, and I did just fill it up with air. I think this should be enough for me. Alright, that's on. Now let's turn on the ball valve, and it's on. So now the airbag's live. So now if I was in a crash, it would go off. So let's turn it on. I have to operate the choke. It's now live. So, and this is pretty easy to steer, even though it's not power steering. See how easy it is? Good thing the airbag didn't go off. Oh, it did a little bit. I crashed into them tires and the airbag went off. So guys, I wasn't planning on that happening. So what I'm going to do, it's hard to steer with one hand, even though it's sometimes the brake is kind of need to be adjusted. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what happened. See, it went up. Labeled that for a airbag, like I said before. Next, I'm going up and I'm going over bumps, and the airbag still hasn't been blowing, so it's working like it should. I'm thinking about putting in a light with a pressure sensor, so whenever it gets low, the light comes on. Guys, That tire's a little too big, so it just hits the hood once there. And no, it's not power steering. So it's just so easy for me to steer. I can steer like this. I keep the... I'm going to crash into that wall. Watch this. This will blow the airbag for sure. I have to make sure it only blows in frontal polarity. It's right in the front. Oops. It didn't hit the sensor. So... sometimes when in a crash, you have to reposition a sensor. So, I'm going to push out the valve. There we go. See? It doesn't blow when I hit weeds, but when I crash it into this tree. Huh, that's weird. Sorry about that, guys. It just sometimes it just takes a good angle for it to blow. Oh, there's the power. I think I put it at more of an angle. There you go. I think this will blow the airbag. Huh. There's a reason why it doesn't blow. Maybe I have to hit it hard enough. Nope, it didn't blow. So, what I'm going to do is make sure I do everything. Which I do. I should have enough. I guess since this isn't blowing right at the wall, I guess I'll hit the tires instead. There we go. If I don't want to hit the tires because I could damage the tires severely. I don't want, my dad wouldn't be happy or my mother, so I can't do that. Hold on, guys. Let's lower this down. This is designed to lift up. And cars this is going to blow this time. I know it will. Oops. That blew a bunch. Hold on, guys. The nice thing is that you can reuse the airbag. It doesn't do any damage to the steering wheel. So, what I do is to make it so it's more airtight. I'm going to show you how I refill the tank. So I might have to refill the tank too, so it comes out a little bit faster. It needs a lot of power to open up that cover and fully empty. So I'll show you how to do it. You put the parking brake in, turn it off. That doesn't have anything to do with the airbag, but it saves on gas and oil. So you turn off the valve, and then you turn off this. And now, there's not enough. Now, there won't be enough. So, this is your airbag. You push it in, sometimes, and that needs to be on the outside. That's supposed to hit. So guys, I'm going to show you how to put the air in the tank. Next, what I do. I might have to set this down. I'm gonna have to set this down, right? Maybe right about here. Maybe it'll work. Hopefully, if I can get to stand up. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you before I did this. Is that I'm thinking about putting in a side airbag as well and tap it into the tank, so I don't have to put a separate tank in it. Tap it into, put a Y in, and tap it into another ball valve, another valve, and another push valve. And as you can see, guys, I don't know if you can see this. I'm filling up the tank. Yeah, this is a piece of junk. So I'm going to look for a different one. I thought of pulling up here a long time ago. Yeah, here it is. Oh, quick! Sorry for my language. This here, I felt something wet on my leg. Here, I stepped on a pot of, I stepped on the antifreeze. I got antifreeze all over my leg. It squirted like feet in the. So guys, I'm going to try my new homemade one. If I can get this in. Sorry about this video, guys. It's just hard for me to. I put in a new valve. Hopefully, a new one. So guys, I'm sorry about this video. It's just taking longer to do this. I felt something wet on my leg. Here, I was stepping on antifreeze, and I washed it off though. I'll just fill it up to 50 psi. Then I'm going to crash into the tire and the airbag should go off. This one's not working either. I'll just try the other one again. There we go. I'll just try this. Sometimes this doesn't work. Oh, there's a problem. I forgot to shut off the air compressor. I think. Yeah, I did. That's why it wasn't working. I shut off the air compressor. You may hear it like that. Sorry about this. Guys, I forgot. I shut off the air compressor. I wonder why I wasn't filling up. Guys. Let's see. I like to see at least 55 psi. There we go. Sometimes this thing gets caught. There we go. Sometimes this little velvet deployment thing gets caught. Alright, I want to at least see 55 psi so I know I have enough pressure to blow the airbag. There we go. 55 psi. Let's see if it's still there. Yes, it did. Cool. It stayed recorded. Next, guys, I'm going to put in the. Oop! I keep hitting that. This is my dad's snowblower, and it needs to be fixed. So, guys, yeah, I stepped on the antifreeze and blew the cover off. The cover fell off. So here goes. That's what that red stain is right on the ground. I tripped over the antifreeze and it leaked everywhere. Luckily it didn't, I don't think it emptied out. Let's turn it on. Alright, it's on. Let's fire up the tractor. Your bag is in the airbag is now live. It will blow. Like I said, I'm thinking about getting a lap belt. Not with a seatbelt pretensioner, but just a lap belt to tie it on around you, so you won't fly forward like this. See how I could slip off if I'm in a crash. That's why I have to kind of put myself under tension, so I won't do that when I hit something. Even minor crashes can still do that. So here goes. 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, we're started up. Let's throttle the thing up. This has a built-in choke that runs with the same lever as okay guys. It's hard since I'm holding this video, this brake is starting to loosen up, so I have to it wants to go down all the time, and it slows me down when I'm in the road and stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. Oh good, the airbag didn't go off. I crashed into something minor, but luckily it didn't contact the sensor, so it didn't go off. I'm turning the steering wheel. I'm watching out. I hold it down with my... go at an angle here. There we go. It takes skillful maneuvering to happen. I'm so close to that to power. See how close I am to that Impala, and I know I didn't hit it, that's just a shadow. Alright guys, there's my bike, I don't want to hit that. So guys, I'm holding it there. It's locked the lock. There we go guys. It took some skillful maneuvering, but I did it. I'm gonna go do some bumps. As you can see, the airbag still is undeployed even when I went over all those bumps. I'm going to go sideways to show you guys, and it worked. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go. If it does go off, you want to have your hand right at the 9 and 3 o'clock, so your airbag won't push your hand off the steering wheel, because it is possible to do it. Hey guys, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go up and down. As you can see, the airbag still is undeployed. Look at it, still in the cover. Alright guys, there it goes. I think. I have to make sure our valve, yes it is, our valve is out, so it will blow the airbag, I hope. There it goes, guys. It also has a little valve. Yeah, I don't think it's ripped. Did it? Did it rip? Yeah, it ripped a little bit, but see? There it is. It still steers, so like when I have the steering wheel like this, it should still, when I hit contact it, see it pushed that back up, so as you can see, your airbag has went off. The cover is right down there. See? And it automatically ceases starting to deflate. It would deflate more if your head hit it. See guys? It still steers, it's just harder to steer. So I'm going to go park where I did earlier. Alright. I have to skillfully maneuver it even more. I have to skillfully, because my hand's down now, I have to. Alright, when the airbag is all deployed, you shut the air off by doing, there we go, it's off. Then you shut it also off here. Alright guys, and as you can see, this is what it looks like deployed. You can't see the cover because it went off. It's going to deploy a lot faster when I put in a bigger tube, so more air can flow through it at a time, and that will fill up a lot faster. So guys, as you can see, you can't really see the cover. It's like this. It didn't cover the entire steering wheel, but it's just your body's usually facing forward, so the airbag is out like this, and then you hit it. And you hit it right where this little crease is, and then your airbag deflates. See, it's deflated. That's what it looks like. There's a gap in the steering wheel, and then here's your cover. And then this is what it looks like. It's not as big as the real airbag, but it still works for this demonstration. There's my car. There's my tractor. Yeah, one headlight, like I said, fell off in the beginning of this video. This is what it looks like. You can't see the cover because when it's like this. This is how it'll be when if one of your body contacts it. It'll look like that. It'll have an indentation on where your body hit the airbag, and you can sort of see here. This is the clamp that had a release as the airbag went off. This is what it looks like. There's a little hinge on there, and the airbag stayed like this. See? It still went off, so what I'm going to do See, it deploys in this position, and lock the lock. The position doesn't. See? See? This is your airbag. As you can see, when I was in that crash, this sort of moved up. This sort of moved up like this. It moved up a little higher because your force that stops you from it from going and impaling you in a crash. It stops you from. It also stops it from heading into the crash. And stuff like this. So yeah, I'm thinking about trying to look for new headlights for this Craftsman. Take off these headlights and put in new headlights and a new shield around it. But I don't know where I'll find them at the time. And stuff like this. So when your body contacts the airbag, it'll be flattened out like this until package. See, it looks like this. From the side, looks like that, and then this side looks like this. It is sealed with the air. It's sealed into the steering wheel right here. It's hooked to the steering wheel with the lift. It goes down like this, stuff like this. So if you have any questions, you can call me. If you wanted to make your own airbag or just feel like calling me, you can call me at 920-402-1011, and I would be more than willing to give you advice on how to hook up an airbag or give you advice on all the other airbags I did. So you can call me and I'll make a video of it. So you can call me at 920-402-1011 and stuff like that. And if you want to see my videos, you can go on Jonathan Amateur playlist, and I'll have some videos on YouTube under Jonathan Amateur playlist, and you can also stuff like that, and then you can also go on Facebook under Jonathan Amateur videos, and you'll see some of the airbags and some of the tutorials on how to make them. But like I said, a lot of my airbags require sharp objects such as knives. So if you don't feel comfortable using knives to make the vents or cut parts for the airbag, you can always have me help you. Or if you need help, I'll be more than willing to help you build airbags and use the sharp objects and stuff. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be more than willing to make more videos and stuff like that. So if you, like I said, my phone number if you want to make videos is 920-402-1011, and I'll help you a lot with building your own airbags or other mechanical products. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.